Hey baby ghouls, how are you? I'm going to do a tutorial and I will also do a review on these puppies soon. It's been a week that I've been wearing these almost straight and I really like them. Pain in the ass to actually get in, but once they're in, they're fine. But that's not the case. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how I do my classic Smokey eye, I guess. It has been requested, so it could be a long video because I'm going to also talk to you how I do things. And if I look down, it's because I have my mirror. So I have my mirror next to me. So if I look down and then look back up at you, that's because I'm looking at my mirror as well. First thing I do is I put all my hair back. I do not put foundation on first because doing your eye makeup first, you can easily wipe all the fallout away from your face, but if you have foundation, it's going to smudge into the foundation and it will ruin everything and you'll have to redo everything. But I keep my face like the way it is at the moment. You can see my face is not perfect. I have got spots. I've got spots and I've got like dark circled eyes and my skin is not perfect. I am not perfect at all. I moisturize my face first. I just use a really simple moisturizer. I'm not fussed. I just pick something up and just be like, yeah, that'll do. And then just telling you that all the stuff that I've got, you do not have to have. Just use what you have in your makeup bags or whatever. Use what you have. Use what you're comfortable with. Some of the stuff that I got was simply just birthday splurges. I'm going to start with an Urban Decay primer, eye primer. If you have this, use it. If not, you can buy primers cheap. I know L'Oreal has one. I know that Collection has one. I also know that I think Maybelline have one. And MUA have one. They've just got one out. But I use this. This is the original one. And it's such a pretty packaging. Yeah, sorry if this video is going to be really long because I haven't got an editing system and I also haven't got my camera to properly work. I'm trying to figure it out properly. You only need like a pea size and that pea size is going to be smudged between two fingers. You're just going to place it all over your eye and what you have left under your eye too, because you're going to need to use your under your eye too, like this. So it's spread out. You're going to need to spread it all over your eye. Oh, my eye just went wonky. I like to make sure that I've got enough on underneath my eyes because I do tend to do the underneath of my eyes, so I just grab a little bit more, just a tiny bit more, and just make sure that I spread that down below on my lower eyelash, like this. So, ta-da! Wow, this has already almost taken 5 minutes. Jesus! How long will this be? I use the Naked Basics palette to do all of my stuff now. I'm just obsessed with this palette. But I will also be using my Sleek Bright palette, which I got as well, because the pure fact it has a matte white. Which is very rare to find because normally whites have shimmer. and also look very chalky, but that white is amazing. It's just too cool. But I use this, so today we're going to be using this colour and this colour, possibly a little bit of that brown. But if you have not got this palette, because I know it costs a lot, use a black, and then if you've got like a darkish brown, use a darkish brown or a light brown, just so you can help smudge it in and stuff. First things first, I've got a fluffy brush, which is new as well. If you don't have brushes like this, do not panic. You can use fingers, you can use sponge brushes, you can use brushes that you have on you, whatever. You can use anything you want. And I'm going to dip it in this colour first, which is going to be, oh, I can see myself, which is going to be almost like the transition colour. So I'm going to dip it in, and I'm going to come in closer because I know that this is going to be a pain in the ass, and I'm going to place it in my crease, and this will just act like a transition colour to your white and sort of make everything look a lot smoother. Can you see the difference between my eyes? Like, it's made my eye look a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to grab that colour again. I'm going to do the same, but on the other eye. I thought I was going to need my mirror, but I actually don't, because sometimes when you do things in a camera, like on a webcam, it sort of like makes you lose focus because you don't actually know what side's what. But it's a pretty good webcam, to be honest. So there you go, that's my transition colour. So that will be pretty much that. And then we are going to use the white, which I have in this palette, the matte white. If you don't have a matte white, a shimmery white or a cream or like a pinky shade or even like a sort of darkish browny shade will do perfectly fine, because it's not a perfect smoky eye, and you're going to need like a flattish brush like this just so you can pat it on, because if you swipe it on, the colour payoff will just not work. But look how pigmented that is, okay? So you're just going to place the white on the lower bit of your eye, and you're going to make sure that you brighten this up using both sides of your brush. And then I'm also going to drag it into the corner of my eye too, to brighten up the corner of my eye, because you just don't know when you're going to look like a horse has hit you. And then you do the same on this eye, like so. And if the white is not bright enough for you, you can just pack on more layers of white. And if you want to add a little touch to it, you can always add, like, you know, glitter to it or whatever. But it is completely your own makeup look. I'm just telling you how I do mine, and you can learn from it. But other than that, don't worry. And then what I do is I tend to get a large jumbo pencil, or just an eyeliner pencil, or a gel liner, and I tend to, where you see that the two colours have been separated from each other, I tend to draw just a line above it, just a light line above it, and then I draw in the corner of my eye as well, like this. So it's not a thick line and it's not dark and deep, just a line so you know where you want to definitely put your black. Because so that line is now going to tell me where I want my black. So it will look a little bit like this. It looks a little bit daft, but at least you know where your black's going to go or where you've decided your black is. While I'm at it, I'm going to line down here as well, because, and you just, for this, you do, with a smoky eye, you do not line the whole of your eye with eyeliner, just because the focus is on the top of your eyes and not on the bottom of your eyes. The bottom of your eyes is important because if you, I don't know, if you don't have anything there, it'll just look plain and people will wonder why you even did what you did. So I've done that, and that's with my Master Smoky Eye from Rimmel, Maybelline, my bad. This is actually really good. The staying power is okay, but it's not the best. But it does the job. I've used this since I got it. It was a little present for when I passed my college exams. Mum gave it to me. It was amazing, and you can tell I used quite a bit of it because I'm just sharpening through it now, pretty much. It's actually probably about that big in size. And it's got a little smudger there, so it's cool, pretty cool. And then you're going to go back to your palette or whatever colour, and you're going to grab your black, but you're going to grab it with like a more thinner brush or sponge or whatever you have, like tiny lipstick brush will do as well. And you're going to dip it in. It doesn't matter how much you pick up because you want your smoky eyes to look pretty demanding. And you're going to follow that line around like this and follow it, and you're going to smoke it out here like that. So it will look a little bit like that, which is okay. It's not finished look, which is quite sad, but you're going to follow it like that. And you can definitely tell I'm starting to build it up. Now, to build it up, you need to darken the shade a little bit. And I just go over that twice, like that. And that's the basic outline. And then I'm going to grab it again, and I'm going to smudge my lower line like so. See how much like shape that's given my eyes already? It's given my eyes like enough shape to look like it's good. And then just shade in what you have, and then this is where the interesting part. The dark brown that I said you needed to use is actually going to be an extra transition colour. Because when you smoke out the black, you will get this harsh line. And no one wants a harsh line when they're doing smoky eyes. It's just common sense not to have a harsh line. And then you're just gonna like lightly dip it in. You don't want too much on your brush. And you're gonna smoke out the harshness of the black. Can you see that it is now separating from my eye, and it doesn't look as harsh as it did? See, it's building up now, so there's that. And then you're going to use it again, but you're just going to dab it in there because it just gives you that almost 3D effect. And then you're going to do the same to the other eye. Okay. And then with the with the fluffy brush, again, dip it lightly in the black. You're going to use the black to just smoke it out a little bit more. I do need to mirror. Okay, so now you've got a decent smoky eye appearing. Okay, so and then this is completely optional. You don't have to do it, but it is good to do it because it will actually make your eye stand out. Grab the white again and just place it above the eyebrow and dab it on. Don't swipe it on, dab it on. And this will just highlight your eyebrow and make the makeup look stand out a lot more in your eyes, okay? So you just do this, like this. And oh my god, this tutorial is nearly 20 minutes long. I am so sorry, guys. But you guys are chat for the world, so pretty much you guys have stuck by me. Okay, so that is the smoky eye right there, and to finish this off, you're going to grab your eyeliner, which is this. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared. And you do a little bit of a winged liner. And I'm really bad at this, so I'm going to need to use my mirror, which means looking down. I'm so sorry, guys. It's raining outside. That means when my dog gets home, she's gonna be wetter than a puppy's bottom. Okay, so that is the eyeliner right there. Um, and you can, like, you know, if you want to make it more dramatic with the eyeliner, you can. I'm not stopping you. This is your own makeup look. You can copy my makeup look, or you can copy your own, whatever. And this is just perfect guidelines. Then I apply my mascara, of course. I'm gonna need to go down here again. Okay, so that's pretty much that, and I just spotted an error. I don't know if you spotted it too. I just spotted the most biggest error I've ever done in my life. How could I have done that? Seriously. I can be really bad at makeup, and then I can have days where I'm absolutely brilliant at it. And today you caught me on a day where I'm clearly not as good as I want to be. Oh dear. Okay, right, so that's that. So I've done my liner, whatever, and things like that. I do my eyebrows, but I'm not going to do that in the video because otherwise this video will clearly be longer than it should. Hopefully I have my foundation. This is from Kryolan. Yes, it was a big buy, but you can use your normal foundation, whatever, and well, I would use it, and I use this, and I'm going to quickly do it. And when I do it, I make sure I follow my face with it, and I get my main problem areas, which are, because I tend to have a very big problem area around my mouth and on my forehead. So this is going to be so long, and it's going to take forever to download, and you guys will absolutely hate me for it because it's going to be the longest tutorial you've ever seen in your life because I haven't edited it or anything. But if you just bear with, it will be perfectly fine, and my videos will get better, I promise. And make sure you get in the actual corners of your nose, because if you miss there, you could end up looking very ill because you've like missed a dark spot on your face or whatever. And then that is that pretty much. That's my foundation done. And it covers up as much as it possibly can cover. It is very good coverage, obviously, because it is a high-end foundation. It's professional makeup foundation, so yeah. So that's that. And then I'm going to jump in with my concealer, which I do something really funny with it. Now this is optional. If you don't have concealer, there is no point in even doing this step. This is optional. And I just grab, and I just do random lines on my face in the areas in which I want to highlight or lighten, and then yeah, pretty much. This is gonna be like half an hour long. I am so sorry guys, I didn't realise how long tutorials actually took. I thought I was gonna whiz through this, but clearly not. And I use my finger with this because, sorry, I just flicked you off, I'm really sorry. I use my middle finger, or one of my fingers, but mainly my middle finger because it's actually a lot stronger, and I am just damping it on, and you can see that it highlights the areas, and it actually hides your spots when you dampen it on. You don't want to use a brush for this particular concealer because it is actually really hard to work with, and I hate it, but I love it because it covers everything up. And then I do my lower eyes because You just don't know how much sleep a person has got in a day, do you? No. You just don't know. You just don't know. So you can't be judging what a person looks like if you don't know what their life is like. It's just not happening. I'm still really apologetic. I don't get how I managed to make this almost a half an hour long video, and it's actually kind of killing me right now. So that's that. And you don't want to leave that just on your face. So I got this. Yes, I've hit pan, unfortunately. I need to buy some more. It's the same matte, and this is just in translucent. I make sure I swirl a big fat brush in it, and I just dab it on. I don't swoop it on, because you could end up moving your concealer and your foundation, and it will start to look patchy as ever. You don't want that, trust me. It's horrible. I've done that as recent mistakes, and it's not cool. And this will just set everything in place. And then, right, I'm nearly there. Hopefully it'll just be half an hour long, and it won't be any longer than half an hour, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to be sitting there for like 40 minutes waiting for a video to actually finish. So, I have the Sleek contour kit. This is completely optional. You can miss this out or whatever. I use a small dense brush in the brown, and I shape out my cheeks like this. And I pull this funny face when I do it. It's so funny. Like this. Oh my god. I'm really sorry for this video. I cannot. This is like 30 minutes of your life you're never gonna get back because it's so long. And I bet you YouTube will hate me for this. And it will tell me to verify everything. Which happened last time when I did my haul, which ended up looking longer. This is highlight, so I highlight here. And I just stroke it on because I don't really like highlighting my face because it just makes my face look really untidy, I think. And then I've got the blusher. Blusher is important because it will give you at least a little slight colour in your cheeks, and that's what you want. And the last step is obviously lipstick. Lipstick is a choice you should make, but please do not go around wearing pink on your lips, because if you wear pink with smoky eyes, you're actually killing the smoky eyes and all the attention will be on your lips. I would use a red lip, but I'm going to use a dark lip, and this is Cyber from MAC, and I'm not going to line my lips because I haven't got the right liner for it. This is the Urban Decay Venom liner. I'm just doing this for example. So, like so. Haha. Can you hear the rain? It hasn't rained for 2 weeks, and now it's raining. Insane. Okay, so that is the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you stick with the video. Yes, it's long. I'm really sorry, but it is the tutorial, and I really do hope that you stick with the tutorial, and hopefully I can get my camera sorted so I can start editing properly and things like that. So I will catch you soon. Make sure you comment below, follow all the links below, and you also send me some of your requests to do. You can also send me requests on this channel for my other channel to do whatever. So yeah, bye.